Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. With the morning outlook for GDMFX, I'm Joseph Novichko, the senior analyst at the company. Starting with the Australian dollar today, it's rising against all of its major peers after government report showed the economy added a record number of jobs for a single month. Australia added 121,000 jobs in August. Now, the Statistics Bureau said today that also previously the most jobs added in a single month was 103,000, and that was August 1991. Moving to New Zealand, the currency over there fell against all of its major peers after the Reserve Bank of New Zealand kept its key rate at 3.5% at lowest it's forecasted for the 90-day bank bill rate. Now, suggesting borrowing costs won't rise again until the first or second quarter. Now, the New Zealand dollar fell 0.6% to 81.82 US cents after earlier reaching 81.79 at the lowest since February 4. Moving to the US dollar, it has strengthened as traders raised bets that the Federal Reserve will rise interest rates in mid-2015 on strengthening U.S. economy. 10-year Treasury yields climbed also as high as 2.54% in yesterday's session for the first time since August 1st. The Fed will meet September 16 and 17 next week, is considering the timing of its first rate increase since 2006. The central bank has said since March rate would stay low for a considerable time after a complete monthly bond buying purchases increased to spur growth. Now, purchases are on track until the end of this year. The UK pound also jumped from the lowest level against the dollar in 10 months after an opinion poll showed fading support for Scotland's bid for independence from the UK sterling, which is strengthening 0.7% to 1.6211 after falling earlier to 1.6052, the weakest since November 15. Now, the currency lost 3% this month throughout yesterday's session, the most of any of its 16 major peers. US dollar and the euro currency today is unchanged at 1.2908 before the ECB President Mario Draghi's speech today at 7 p.m. GMT. All eyes on that after the European session, later into the US session. Golds in the commodity sector fell towards the 3-month low as investors are assessing the outlook for higher U.S. interest rates, strengthening dollar, and easing tensions in Ukraine. Gold is heading for the first quarterly loss. It's what we're witnessing on the chart. This year is a drop in tensions in Ukraine and the Middle East cuts haven demand. Of course, data today may show that claims for unemployment benefit fell and retail sales are improving. However, the metal bounced back at the 1250 level after falling to 1233, and of course that was in yesterday's trading session. Oil, West Texas Intermediate, traded near an 8-month low on speculations that rising U.S. crude output will add to excess supply in the world's biggest oil consumer. As we saw in the report yesterday, U.S. crude supplies declined by 972,000 barrels to 358.6 million during the week ended September 5. We're expecting further declines, of course, before the U.S. session. Stay tuned. Thanks a lot for watching. That's all for me. Bye-bye.